So it's time for us to transform Predaking into his dragon mode. So what you want to start off with these shoulder pieces. They were actually supposed to be folded out like this. So you want to fold them in like so. I don't know how they got folded in. Afterwards, we come to a little bit of an annoying part. Starting off, obviously, you want to basically take this piece here, rotate it down, and I guess rotate it around to get it out of the way. Then come here to the front, open up his chest, and put in the head. However, there is a little thing. Also, we can rotate around the dragon head as well. But there's a little thing here, and that is the fact that here in the back, you can actually push this too far. So basically, make sure that this does not go too far, because as you can see, you can continue to rotate it. So just keep it aligned like this, keep the head straight, then afterwards close the chest back up. Then what you want to do with the legs, with the front legs, is rotate them down, straighten them out. Can also happen. There you go, straighten it out. I forgot how tight that one was. Open up the claws, and then obviously the one is gonna be at the front as you normally do, 2 at the back, simple as that. There we go, we got a little bit of an extra little, just make sure the head is rotated. Fold the wings forward so we can work on the back section, which can be a little bit annoying. So what you want to start off with, you want to untab this from in here and then rotate these out. Untab this from in here and then also rotate it out like so. Then afterwards, what you want to do is you want to rotate this sideways and then collapse this in upon itself. So just collapse this whole thing in on itself, and then you have a tab. Okay, then you have a tab here that's going to slide to the slot there and on the underside as well. So basically you want to take this whole thing and just tab these two. So make sure that the legs are a little bit out of the way, but basically just tab this whole thing together. Give it a good squeeze in order to get this whole thing tabbed together. After that, you want to basically get the legs down so that you know which way to rotate it. Obviously the orange is going to be at the top, which means we got to rotate it this way, and then you want to fold up the feet like so. Also rotate this whole thing, collapse this in upon itself like so, let it eat it, as you could say. Rotate the wings backwards, and then one more step after we are done with all of this. So let's get you standing first and foremost. That always seems to be a little bit of a difficulty, annoying thing sometimes, but basically get you standing. And then obviously with any beast former who comes with a blade, you want to shove it up the backside of the tail in order to fully create the tail. And then afterwards, once we get him standing, here we have good old-fashioned Predaking in his dragon mode. So it's time to get Predaking back into his robot mode. So what I want to start off with is you can take these black pieces here, back here. Also, sometimes they can get a little bit stuck, but fold them out fully so that I know which is supposed to go where. Then afterwards, what you want to do, take the tail and just push it off. Well, pull it off, obviously. Don't push, pull instead. Then afterwards, you can open up these pieces here. Let me just grab the part separator right here so I can get in here. Open up this whole thing and then rotate this so that it cannot necessarily fully collapse upon itself. Then afterwards, you want to lift up the toes here and then pull on it in order to split this whole piece apart. Spread it out, rotate it around, and yeah, out. Rotate it around and make sure that everything goes out. Anyway, afterwards, what you want to do then is you want to rotate this, fold this forward, fold the toe forward like so, and then this stabby here is going to slide into this slot down here. So you want to rotate this whole thing in, and then you want to line it up and just tab it in like so. There you go, one leg done. Do the same thing on the other side, obviously. Rotate this out and then fold it down. Also fold this down, but slide that into place, and there we go. The legs are now basically fully done. Afterwards, what you want to do with this is rotate this so that it's sitting straight with the chest. Rotate the arms down, then come here, open up. Oh, this thing keeps hitting the camera. My apologies. But anyway, what you want to actually open up the chest. I forgot which side opened up. Open up the chest. Then also take the head, the dragon head here, rotate it around and fold it in on itself. Close the mouth, obviously. Fold it in on itself. And then take this whole thing here and just actually rotate it out like so. Maybe this was actually supposed to just stay like this. But anyway, rotate it out like so. Not all the way, obviously. And then afterwards, there is a tab here that goes into a slot in there. So you basically want to get the head straight and then tab it in. There you go. Now what you want to do with the dragon head is actually rotate it around and then just rotate it in and just push it all the way in there. Afterwards, what you want to do, you want to split the leg so that you can get this thing out, rotate it up and tab it in like so. Get the wings oriented the way that you want to, obviously. I mean, it's your figure. You can orient it the way that you want to. And then afterwards, also rotate the hands so that they are facing forward. And then here we go. Here we got good old-fashioned Mr. Predaking himself back in his robotic mood.